We welcome you to Los Angeles. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Got him. One down.
Second baseman, Luis.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
The rise at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. All right, so in this at-bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
That one missed. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's two down.
Batting third, first baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt will hit next.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Adrian Hauser. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and now 3-2. Liner snagged at first.
Batting second.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Whoa.
Fastball is outside. Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. Freeman will take his base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wastes no time there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Will Smith to the plate.
Right, one.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Save! In comes the run from second, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Tucker, the lead runner, out at second. Smith on at first with 2 down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Hey!
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Second inning set to go. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Rafael Devers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. Line drive, foul right into the dugout. Yikes. This ball's chopped on the ground. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings through that. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's
Really
off the
good
plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
And there's
the
a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. To the right side. Arise on to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hassan Kim.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Lined into right. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. Lined into left center. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Mookie digs in here. Grounded out his first time up.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Oh.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. Broken bat, rolling to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
No.
Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. High chopper to third. Muncy throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So here's Bader now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings over the top of that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering is in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. Ground ball left side.
Oh.
And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's the ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Hey!
One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Tucker scores, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Muncy digs in. Reached on an infield single his first time. Muncy wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Got him! Larry Bullard brings him up. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, and it's 2-zip. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Ariz stands in. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Full count now. The Giants hitless so far in the game. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Huh.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To Betts at second for one.
Yeah.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the fourth, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Tae-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Way out front for strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him. First base.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at first, one away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Just missed. To the right side, but it kicks foul. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Nope. Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. .3-0 down. So Walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Bader settles under it, and the inning is over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in LA, here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. This one in the air, center field. 2 away down.
Up next for the Giants,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope. That's inside.
Foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. Giants go in order. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Rips one to right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Killian, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gage also getting ready. there's a foul ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Into left center for a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a ground ball to first. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. At the plate,
Leading
Matt
off for
Chapman.
San Francisco, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Late Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 70 getting loose as well. The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one not close. Ball 3. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now Bader up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Bounce to the left side, but it kicks foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. Right there, he snapped off another curve, and it was the same result as the pitch before.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Jesus Up the middle, a dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the bottom of the
Francisco,
sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Killian.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Strike two.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Backed off the plate that time. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
So up next, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Bader on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
0-1 now.
Whoa. Ball 2.
High in the air, out to right. Tucker under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Late swing, foul to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down. On
the ground to third. Slings it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Eldridge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. Can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Rafael Devers.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball. Low.
Tying run at the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The tying run at the plate. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is done. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Blake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Ha-Seong Kim.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
That
That's
one
a ball.
close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Nope. Ball 2. Hey. That's a
Fastball
ball.
is outside. Swing and a miss, and the count's full. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani, 1 for 3.
Hey! Nope, that's low.
In there at the knees for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The count 2-1. Now one missed. That's ball
Nope,
4.
take it
Tried
back.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Huh?
Adames, the throw to first. That's out number 3. One left for L.A., but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine for the top of the 8th. Willie Adames digs in now.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Sliced hard but foul. Trinan, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman, has grounded out a couple of times. Swings here and blasts one left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you. Taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
This to third. Sends it across the first. Bader is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. J.T. Brubaker. Leading off, Kyle Tucker. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. Chop back up the middle. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just
that's a
missed.
ball.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gage getting cranked up as well.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Muncy
that's a
in
ball.
the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Smith off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0. And on the mound, the closer, Edgardo Henriquez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lead. The next to hit takes ball one. The Giants with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Edgardo Henriquez departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Number 70 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the corner for a strike. Just misses there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a really good take.
Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count, and
That's ball.
that'll
Take
load
it
the
back.
bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott also throwing. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-1. And that is out of play. That misses. Full count now. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. All loaded up. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Adames, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next pitch off the plate, and the count now 2-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Adames wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Fouls away the first offering. This could end it. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out.